everyone, this is Chandni Singh and welcome back to my channel. Our today's model is Jasmine. Jasmine, say hi. Jasmine is the senior educator at my studio. She is a makeup artist for the last 2 years. She trained with us only and now she works with us full time. Jasmine just finished her day at work and she was leaving and she said, I'm going out with my friends. I thought, okay, can I just quickly do your makeup for a quick YouTube tutorial? So she said that she doesn't want to look overtly glamorous but just a soft makeup because she's just going out for dinner with few close friends. Right, so gonna make this really quick and simple, and today I'm gonna start the makeup with Elixir Shop Moringa Oil Cleanser. I'm always going to clean the skin first before I do makeup on it. I love this cleanser because it is oil based and Jasmine has got dry skin, so it kind of hydrates the skin also while it removes any kind of dirt and grime from the skin. Next step, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to use the Elixir Shop Chamomile Face Mist. Great to refresh the skin. Shut your eyes. I just spray this liberally and I let this dry into the skin naturally. I'm also going to use the Elixir Shop Pink Blush Skin Serum. This is like a very light, mild facial oil. I always prep and prime the skin first and then I do eye makeup and then I come back to the skin. I'm really going to massage this into her skin. This is a new brand I've recently discovered and now it's available for sale with us. Absolutely love their products. The moment I'm done, I'm going to start with the eyebrows first. For everyone asking me about affordable brushes, please note I'm using London Pride cosmetic brushes. Quite nice. I've been using them for a while and I quite like them and they're pretty affordable. They're available for sale on our website csessentials.in. I'm not going to give her extremely hectic eyebrows. Something very natural. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in shade Chocolate. An affordable version is the Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade in shade Chocolate. Just going to apply. If you notice, I haven't darkened it right from the beginning. Once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to take my brush with the least amount of product on it. And I am just going to now darken it a little bit ahead. Once I'm done, I just take my spoolie all over it just to soften the overall appearance. Next is I'm just going to apply a little bit some concealer on the lids to prime the lids. I'm using the Tarte Concealer in shade Medium. In case you don't have a Tarte Concealer, you can also use a LA Girl concealer. Or you can even use a Maybelline Fit Me. I'm using a London Pride Cosmetic Synthetic Brush. This brush is number 311. I'm not going to make it very hectic. I'm just going to apply very little all over the lids. And I'm just going to spread it all over. This instantly brightens up the makeup and pops out every little detail of eyeshadow that you do. A very thin layer. Just taking very little powder, any powder that you use for yourself, just apply it all over the lids with a fluffy brush. This one is the London Pride Cosmetic Brush in 326. And once I'm done with that, I am just going to do a very quick eye makeup tutorial. Today I'm using the Juvia's Place Saharan 2 palette. I quite like this palette and I'm picking up this matte color. And I'm using 2 crease brushes. The first brush that I'm using is London Pride Cosmetic Brush in 327 and I'm just going to put it into this matte color here, dust it. And I'm just straight away going to put this into the crease and blend it out. I absolutely love the pigmentation of these eyeshadow palettes And look at that, just one swipe has given me so much of color. I'm just taking a little bit more and just enhancing that crease. My brush is moving in circular motions. And there you go, I'm done. I'm now using the London Pride Cosmetic brush in number 316. I'm going to take this beautiful rose gold color. And I'm just going to apply it all over her eyelids. That's another reason why I don't like to do eye makeup later, because there's always some kind of fallout. So just like a light wash of color all over. And one more time, the same color again. Downward sweeping motion is the best way to apply eyeshadow all over the lid. And once I'm done with that, I'm just going to go back to my crease brush and I'm just going to blend it right here so that that eyeshadow is perfectly blending into the crease. And I'm taking the lighter color. I'm using a small crease brush. This one is number 319 from London Pride Cosmetics. Just take that and I apply just a little bit right here in the inner corner. Curl her lashes. Going to apply mascara. In fact, we are not giving her like a wing eyeliner or anything. I'm just gonna keep it really simple. I'm gonna play up the kajal on her lower lash line. Jasmine loves kajal in her eyes. Just going to take the Elixir Shop Moringa Oil Cleanser and I'm just going to clean up her lower lash line. And I'm going to take kajal, and today I'm using the Revlon Kajal pencil, one of my favorite kajal pencils. And I'm applying kajal in the tight line. And I'm going to apply a lot of kajal on the lower lash line as well. Maybelline gel eyeliner now. And I'm just going to intensify that coat a lot. Using the same brush that comes with all Maybelline gel eyeliners. I'm now going to take the darker brown matte color from the same palette. Using the London Pride Cosmetic brush 319 again. And I'm just going to smoke the lower lash line out. I'm just taking a little bit more of a brown and I'm just smoking it on the lower lash line a bit more because she requested me to. And the moment I'm done with this, taking the Blue Heaven Perfect Base Primer, I do really recommend a primer at all times. It sets your makeup a lot better. This one is a silicone based and really affordable price at least 300. Next step, I'm using the LA Girl Peach and Orange Corrector. I've taken a bit out of it out on my plate. Using the Crown dual-ended brush, I'm just mixing the peach and orange. Just very little just around her mouth because she's got pigmentation there. Very little right here on the dark circle. And a tiny amount on her forehead for the pigmentation. Using the London Pride Cosmetic brush. This one is the HD buffing brush in LP303. Do not rub excessively. Just pat it just to blend the product. For the under eye, feel free to use your fingertips, or you can use a beauty blender as well. Just gonna use a bit of concealer now, using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in shade Warm Honey. Just a little bit on my plate right here. Using the crown brush, dual-ended concealing brush. Just going to place a little bit on her dark circle, a tad bit on the pigmentation on the sides of her forehead, and a little bit on her mouth right here. Just gonna start packing this into place now. Just gonna keep on packing this till I feel it's blended. You can also use a beauty blender. I like using a beauty blender because it's porous in nature and it picks up a little bit of product. Patting it right there. Next step, I'm going to use a foundation. I'm using a MAC Studio Fix Fluid in shade NC37 for Jasmine. And I just dot very little all over her face. And I'm just going to take it all over. Just a little bit on her neck so that it all looks like one canvas, and make sure you blend it into the hairline always. I always rub the brush on top of the ears as well. Always like to tap it with a beauty blender because the beauty blender picks up excess product. I'm using the CS Essentials Beauty Blender, price is 600. Try it, it's really soft and really, I mean, it does not really pick up excess product or soak up too much of your product. Once I'm done with this, I'm now going to use just a little bit of LA Girl concealer in shade Natural, very little, just a tad bit. This I'm just going to highlight her face. And for the same, I just kind of pat it on the high points of her face in very little quantity. If you like a stronger look, you can apply a lot more. Using the London Pride Cosmetic flat foundation brush. This one is the LP306. Just going to pat it around the eye, just to highlight the face and give it a lift and brighten it up. I'm just using the LA Girl yellow powder. I'm using the London Pride Cosmetic powder brush, LP305, and I'm just going to dust some powder on the highlight areas of the face and just some lightly all over the face. Going to finish the look off with a beautiful highlight and blush now. Just a tad bit of contour, nothing too much. Benefit Hoola, just for a slight contour, bronzing all over the face, using the London Pride Cosmetic brush in 308. Just a little bit of color along the hairline, a little bit along the jawline. a little bit into the contour for the cheeks. Totally optional, but I do recommend because I do feel that it adds a lot of dimension to the face. There you go, we are done. One of my favorite highlighters, the MAC Soft and Gentle London Pride brush in 326. So you can do the blush first and then the highlight, or vice versa as well. I do whatever comes in front of me. Using a Morphe blush palette in 9B, I'm going to use one of the peachy colors. This is a really old Vega brush of mine, 14 years old, it's fine. Just some onto the apples, brushing it backwards, always going into the temples, a seed form always. And I'm just going to finish this look off with a beautiful gloss. Just going to use a matte lipstick in shade Chili. I just want a slight color, nothing too crazy, so I'm not doing like a lip liner. And I am going to finish it off with a transparent gloss. The one I'm using is by Too Faced. So guys, there you go, like a quick body makeup tutorial. I've tried to stick to minimalism, and this look is really good for people who struggle with the eyeliner. And but I do feel that outlining the eyes makes a huge difference to the eyes. Make sure you define those brows. Lipstick is of course optional. If you want to wear a lot more color, you sure can. If you like this tutorial, do give me your feedback. Thank you, Jasmine, for your time.
Thank you, ma'am.
And if you have any requests for certain tutorials, do let me know. I hope these brushes, I've been given a lot of requests for the kind affordable brushes, and I do feel that London Pride cosmetic brushes are pretty affordable. Available on our website, chandnisingh.in. If you have any questions, do leave a message in the comment. I'll try and respond to each one of you. Thank you for watching.